Hi everyone, Phil from Tech for Techs here. Today we're going to be looking at this thermal paste from Akasa. We've got the essential version as well as a pro grade version as well. We're going to basically be comparing them against basically generic thermal paste and seeing how much better these actually do. If you are interested in purchasing these, we've got links in the description down below as well as the prices. Before we go on to the main video, if you would do us a favour, click that like button, subscribe, click the bell as well. And that way you'll get notifications of new videos and live streams we do. Again, doing all these things helps support the channel, and helping to support the channel allows us to release more videos, better quality videos, and more content exclusively just for you. Okay, so we've got the thermal paste here. As you can see, we've got the Essential as well as the Pro Grade Plus. It's called T5. Both of them are 5 grams, or at least the syringes is. It's got 5 grams worth of compound in them. You've also got like a spatula as well to help spread out the actual paste, and 2 cleaning wipes. It's the same for both. Base difference between the two, the Pro Grade one is obviously going to cool down your CPU, or should I say transfer the heat better than the Essential one, but we're going to test to see how much difference there actually is between the two. Obviously there is a slight price difference between the two as well, with the Pro Grade costing a little bit more, roughly around about 20-25% more than the Essential. On the front of the pack otherwise that's pretty much it. On the back of the packaging it does go into a little bit more information, but again it's basically just a few bullet points on there, nothing real over the top, and there's a QR code on there if you wish to look at that. Okay, so this is what you've got inside the actual pack, so nothing unnecessary in here. So you've basically got the thermal compound wipes, you've got 2 packets of those, you've got the thermal compound itself, should be enough for probably 10, maybe even 20 applications there, as well as a spatula or spreader or whatever they want to call it. Obviously I know some of you will say, no, you don't need to spread it, you just put a dab in the middle. Whatever way you want to do it, they're giving you the ability there anyway. So, and it's exactly the same for the Essential and the Pro Grade version. Obviously it's just the actual thermal paste which is slightly different. Okay, let's have a quick look at see what the actual paste looks like, see if there's any visible difference between the two. So yes, I know you wouldn't be normally applying it to a piece of paper, but this is just to give you a rough idea. So there's a serving's worth roughly, probably a little bit more actually, and then the Pro Grade, if I can get the top off, which it doesn't want to come off, and the Pro Grade. So actual reality, I think they both look pretty much exactly the same. Just to spread it out, see how easy they both are to spread. Yeah, it seems fairly consistent, very smooth to spread. Let's just try the Pro Grade. Pro Grade does feel a little bit thicker. Yeah, it doesn't spread as easy. So obviously that's probably going to help it obviously when you are putting it on your CPU, so it's going to be thicker, harder to run, but obviously makes it a bit harder to spread as well. So, but usually the thicker pastes are usually slightly better than the thinner ones. So yeah, so basically the Essential one and the Pro Grade one look pretty much identical, but the actual Pro Grade one is a little bit thicker and harder to spread. Okay, so down to testing. All testing was done on the same machine, disconnected from the internet. Temperature is in degrees Celsius. Average room temperature was 21.5 degrees Celsius and was kept constantly at that temperature throughout all testing. Full specifications are in the description below, but in basics it was an Intel i7 12-gen CPU. It's a 12700K. If you are interested in thermal paste, we do have a full featured test due in around a month's time, where we'll be comparing all the top 10 thermal paste what are for sale on the likes of Amazon and so forth, so all the popular ones out there, and we'll be pairing them up against each other so you can see which is the best of the best. So in this testing we used the Arctic Freezer 34 eSports Duo for doing all the testing. The Intel unbranded paste, the reason we see unbranded is because it has no identification on there, what the model number or whatever is. It's basically the paste what comes with the Intel CPU coolers, what you use as stock with a CPU. So you can compare it against what, for example, the Akasa ones are doing. Okay, on the graph you can see the Akasa T5 Essential comes in roughly 5 degrees cooler than the Intel unbranded paste, which is pretty good. But for an extra 25% of the price, you could go for the Akasa T5 Pro Grade Plus, and you'll get another 8 degrees cooler, so 13 degrees cooler than the Intel unbranded paste. So that's a huge difference. You're getting quite a bit of a cooling performance increase for just changing the paste you're using. And again, if you're interested in finding out about more other pastes, we do have a full feature test which will be live in around about a month's time. Thank you for watching this video, everyone. It's really appreciated you made it all the way to the end. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and even click that bell so you get notifications of new videos and live streams. It does help support the channel, and supporting the channel basically means that we can release more content for you and also better quality content going forward. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.